Hello, I'm David Reeths of IHS Janes Consulting. I'm speaking with you from London, site of DSEI 2013, perhaps the largest defense and security trade show in the world. This year's edition of the show took place over the 12th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks in the United States. I thought I'd speak with you today about how the defense industry has changed over the last dozen years or so, and take a brief look forward. September 11th, 2001 was actually the first day of the 2001 edition of this show. The defense industry was still adjusting to the drawdowns and changing requirements and much more uncertain environment of the immediate post-Cold War era. I think it's safe to say that most of the participants were just as shocked as the rest of the world at the events of that day. Yet most of them knew immediately that their duties had changed. The resulting operations in Afghanistan and the nearly global effort to combat the jihadist threat, the defense industry again focused on a new capability set, that of countering non-state actors. That included a greater focus on intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, as well as specialized support to special operations forces. Following the invasion of Iraq, industry also had to deal with the requirements to deal with counterinsurgency, as well as somehow counteract the surprisingly robust threat of improvised explosive devices. It was a period of tremendous change for the defense industry and included rapid growth of defense spending within the West. Today, we're entering a period of similarly certain change, but with an uncertain trajectory. While overall the global defense spending is growing slowly, in the West, the part that's addressable to industry is shrinking quite rapidly. Industry has tried to adjust to this by moving into adjacent markets such as critical infrastructure protection and pursuing export-led growth to developing nations. However, we've also seen entry into the marketplace from new companies coming out of those newly developed nations or from developed nations themselves. Many of those companies are present here at DSEI today. We've also seen growth again in civilian technologies, and I think it's safe to say that the presence of those technologies here is as large as it's ever been. Yet, we're looking at a period where even if Western companies get their fair share of defense spending and are able to grow their capability set such that they provide solutions to the civilian marketplace, we're likely to see a challenging environment for many companies. I expect that by the next DSEI in 2 years, we're likely to see an even greater emphasis on civilian applications, but we'll also see some firms that have either merged with others or have left the marketplace entirely.